Hello everyone, happy Friday, how are you? It's Real and Raw at 4 with Rebecca Adams at RebeccaAdamsBiz.com. How is your week? What have you been up to? We're already, as I record this, we're on the 5th of July 2019 and it really is going really fast. It's going really quick and yeah, but it's absolutely amazing. So what are you up to? What are you doing? Hello Erica, hope you're okay. So let me know where you're watching from, whether you're live and on the replay. I know Facebook keeps changing things and messing things about a bit. So I'm just going to go down the list. Let me know how your week's gone. I know that Erica is on her way to London to get a car, so she has slam dunked some amazing goals. I know that one of my dear friends Emma and her business partner Kylie have opened a store. It really is fantastic when you have something that you've been dreaming about for so long becomes reality. It really is fantastic. So it is about knocking back the fear, knocking back all the negatives, get rid of the BS stories that we tell ourselves and really go run forward with everything, right? Because it's well within your grasp. You just have to believe yourself even more. Does that make sense? So let me know where you're watching on the replay, whether you're live. Let me know how your week's going. Let me know how your week's going, I should say. And what are you up to this weekend? Have you got any plans? That would be incredible. Hello, Mandy from South Africa. Fiona, hello in Ireland. So we've got England, we've got Wales, we've got Ireland, and we've got, who else have we got? We've got South Africa on. Amazing. So this is all about, hello lovely. This is all about being fearful, getting rid of all the fear, getting rid of the BS stories, just moving everything out of the way. Not one of us is immune to negative thoughts. We are all human. So it doesn't matter. You're watching live, Mandy, I love it. Hope you and Aneska are okay. So it doesn't matter, okay? Let me tell you right now, it doesn't matter how much, you know me, mindset, Irish medium. Mindset's everything, but not even me. Even I am not immune to the negative self-talk, shall we say. None of us are immune to it, and this is where the high level of mindset and personal development and coming from a place of gratitude and staying humble and remember where you're from. Hello Davina, I'm sure you're America, so we've got America in the house. Hello Alison, we've got a whole bunch of people on today. We've got South Africa, we've got America, we've got England, we've got Wales, we've got South Africa, we've got Ireland. It's brilliant. So this is all about knowing that you're not immune. None of us are, we're all humans, okay? So we're all human beings. No one is immune to negative thoughts, negative beliefs. And the thing is, you got to work on the inner stuff every single day and up level. There's so much noise out there. You can listen and watch everyone else. But what you've got to do, it's easy. You can procrastinate by listening to podcasts, watching videos, doing something else, but unless you action those things, none of it's going to work. So you can, be in the car right now listening to me, you can be watching some videos, you can be reading someone else's stuff, you can do whatever you want, but unless you actually work the thing, it isn't going to happen. None of it's going to work. So you are going to react a bit like Ross on Friends. When he went to work, someone ate his sandwich. You know where I'm going with this. And if you don't know what I'm on about, go onto Google, onto YouTube, I should say. Hi, Mike. Hi, Sam. And South Africa's loving me. I love it. Go onto YouTube and go and have a look at Ross on Friends when he goes mental at someone who's ate his sandwich at work. It's crazy, right? So the thing is, and you're going to laugh, you're probably smiling going, oh yeah, I remember that episode, the one with whatever it is. So know that it's the belief you hold within yourself. So these negative BS stories, what you can do, you can work through them. You can get rid of all of the negative beliefs, all of the negative self-talk. And what you do, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Usually, in my trainings and stuff, that's fantastic. So what I do is, what I'm encouraging you to do is journal through it, work through it. Back in the day, you may have had a diary, wrote down things. You can talk yourself. If you're not one for writing, you can actually talk your way through things as well, okay? So you can say, right, okay, does this actually work? Is it true? Does it make sense to me? Is it something that is okay for me to think? Is it okay for me something to believe? If someone says to you, you're worthless, you will never, hey Alison, you are worthless, you will never amount to anything, it's never going to work, you're never going to be successful. Is it true? Do you really want to believe it? No, it isn't true. And no, you don't want to believe it because it's negative. But they've dangled the carrot, and the carrot actually stays inside your head. So then you may be watching your, soap opera, you may be in the cinema watching a film, you may be sat there eating your dinner, and it'll start creeping in because that thought, that dangling of the carrot, that thought has been there. It's been put there and placed there by somebody else. And it's a little bit like, you can relate back to this, going back to school, going back to sport, okay? I was always told at school, I don't know about you, but I was always told at school that I would never do anything, I'm not good at PE, blah, 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 I'll never do anything with running and things like that. And yeah, okay, I wasn't good at, running as in sprinting. I was okay kind of at cross country, long distance. I was better at tennis. But I remember the report cards you used to get. Those kind of stay with you a little bit, don't they? Like, oh, so-and-so needs to try harder in class. So-and-so needs to do this, that and the other. And, you used to take the report home to your parents or whoever was raising you. And then they'd say, well, you know what, you're grounded, or you need to do this, you need to do that, whatever it is. And it kind of becomes kind of your persona, should we say, that I'll never amount to anything anyway. And the thing is, you have to know that it's the inner work, it's the belief, it's whatever you instill in here. But knowing that, you can't just take it like a drink. So I've got orange juice, right? You can't just take a drink and go, okay, that's it, I'm done. You have to keep drinking. You have to stay hydrated. You have to stay motivated. You have to do it yourself. You've got to work through it yourself. And the thing is, if you stay on that low energy, that negative energy of that you'll be worthless, you'll start worrying and be fearful about money, you'll start be fearful about your goals, you'll start be fearful about your business, about your relationship, maybe about your friendship, whatever's going on. It just manifests and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you are on the fearful kind of journey. Hi Debbie. Mandy says, especially if the negative is from someone close to you. Yes, that is right, spot on, Mandy, as well, because a lot of people, whether it's a loved one or whether it's someone who you value their opinion and you want them to be your biggest cheerleader and support you, sometimes that doesn't happen. And it's for you to do the inner work, to actually block everything off and go, you know what, just shut up, I'm not going to listen to you. I mean, you don't have to be rude, but be your own original blueprint, but just stop everything and just channel on what you want to be on, because you don't want to be on the negative vibration of fear, and that the money will never come in, therefore your business will fail, therefore you'll lose your house. I mean, we can all go on and on and on. How many of you have actually, you've got kind of a cold, you go onto the Google Master, I call it. So you go onto Google, and the next minute you've got all these symptoms. Next minute you should be going to hospital, you've got a brain tumour and all of this stuff. Do you know what I mean? And what I'm saying that as an example that you can always make a mountain out of a molehill. So rein it all back in and start with the inner core, the inner work. And how you do that is that you have to acknowledge first off that you're feeling fearful, feeling fearful, and there's nothing in that orange juice but orange. You're feeling fearful of something because it's the human response of, oh, let's shut down, let's protect ourselves, blah, blah, blah. Whereas what you need to do is go, okay, so I need to sell a certain amount of this. I need to get so many clients. Hi, Tim. We got another American on. I need so much coming in. I need this many clients. I need this, and this, and this. But what you need to do, thank you so much. What you need to do is kind of go, okay, I'm a human being. I acknowledge that I'm feeling fearful of this. Why am I fearing it? Is it that I think I'm a failure? Is it because someone's instilled in me that I'm a failure, you know what I mean? And don't even think that, you know what I mean, there's no, hi Richard, there's no limit, like stopping of limiting beliefs. You're always gonna kind of, something will creep in, something will go on, something will creep in, and it's your job, okay? This is it. It is your job to then go, actually, that's not true. I'm not going to believe that. I am worthy. I am enough. I can do this. I'm a great dad. I'm a great mum. I'm a great coach. Whatever you work as, you know, great consultant, great manager, whatever it is, and you need to train and turn everything on 360, okay, and know that you can do this, and don't fear. I mean, saying that you'll never see me skydive, no, not happening in a million years. I will watch people, I will take photographs, but I will not be jumping out of a plane. Hi, Sarah. So the thing is, this is what you have to channel in. You have to channel in. First off, you've got to acknowledge that something's showing up for you, something negative showing up for you. Bills come in, you need so many clients, you need so many customers, you have just been given notice at work maybe, and you're like, right, okay, what am I going to do? Because I still have rent to pay. Hi, Ray. I still have rent to pay. I've still got to do this, and this. I need so many clients coming in. I've got to do this. And that is when, number one, you've acknowledged it. So well done. Okay, congratulations. And that is fantastic for you. And then what you then need to do is go, okay, so how is this serving me? Is it good, bad, ugly, whatever? And then you need to sift through everything and know that you can turn it around, but you got to work on it every single day, like showering every single day, staying hydrated with fluids every single day, whatever it is for you, and know that you are worthy, you are enough, you can do this. So no matter what it is, if you set a goal and it looks as though it's not going to happen, it's for you to still keep that belief. You know, as children, we always used to keep the belief that we'll get the red bike at Christmas. That's something that I was, you know, I got the red bike or whatever. But, you know, it's always, I will get that grade. I will pass the driving test. I will become whatever it is. I'm going to be a great parent. I'm going to be a great wife, mother, girlfriend, whatever, okay? So what you need to do is know and believe and acknowledge, okay, that yeah, there are going to be negatives. It is going to be kind of a balancing kind of thing. You are going to get some negatives coming in, but the positives have to override. So straight out the gate, ask yourself, okay, your thoughts right now and your thought process after you've acknowledged everything is, hi Kirsty, is, you know, are you a 60-40? Are you more negative? Are you a 60 negative and a 40 positive? So what can we do together or separate, and what little things and exercises can you do to build your skills up so your positive of your mindset, law of attraction and everything kind of rises up? Do you get me? So what kind of things can you do to make yourself feel better, to make you get out of the fear zone, to really elevate yourself and your belief and your thinking? Because we are always encouraging kids that they can go off and do whatever they want. You know, my mum is like, okay, you want to join the army? Go on then, off you go. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, fantastic. Yeah, I've got the approval because that is something I wanted to do. So the one thing with you is know that as you grow as a human being and as an adult, I'll say, don't use the fun factor of stuff. Still bring the kid thing in and go, you know what? I'm going to have fun with this. I'm going to play with this. I'm going to have a great relationship, great business, great, you know, job, whatever it is for you, and really know that when the negative comes in, you have to work through your own processes. So what'll work for example, Kirsty won't work for Ray, and what Ray does won't work for Richard, and so on, and we're all different. But know that with working on your head all the time, the fear will then kind of go away. It's a bit like roses, kind of, they shed their petals a little bit, and you need to kind of keep feeding the roses, keep watering the plants, you know what I mean? So you need to keep your level of mindset up leveled. Surround yourself with amazing people who are your cheerleaders, which you'll know this, but know that it is okay to have a negative thought. That's kind of testing you, that's up leveling you, that's getting a little bit higher and elevating you more. Knowing that you can get rid of the negative self-taught stuff up here. You can get rid of the negative BS stories that are not serving you, they're not helping you, they're not driving you forward positively, they're actually holding you back. And it's a bit like The Walking Dead, you know, the zombies are trying to drag you back and stuff, and you're like, yeah, get off, I'm moving forward, you know. But knowing that when these things come up, you can just work through them. you can then go, okay, so I'm a bit fearful that my business isn't doing well. For example, my business isn't doing well. Okay, so what happens? So the worst case scenario is the shop's going to shut, the business is going to shut, I'm going to have to get a job. Do you know what I mean? So that's worst case scenario. But what you can do, you can bring it in and go, okay, so I need X amount of clients, X amount of products or services being sold, X amount of songs. I need so many people doing this, that, and the other. I need traction. I need so many, so many people coming into the shop, maybe. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? So not necessarily spending loads of money, even though spending money actually makes it, come back to you as well, kind of. But really knowing that, not being fearful, not letting that drag you down. Because when you're fearful, like Ross off Friends with the sandwich, is like, okay, someone's at my sandwich, someone's going to eat my sandwich every single day. I can't put my sandwich in the fridge. Do you know what I mean? So when you're in that mindset, you're going to keep believing that someone's going to take your stuff. You're not going to get any sales. No one's going to come in the shop. You're not going to get the clients. You're not going to do this. You're not going to get well. Maybe it's a health thing. You're not going to get well. The tablets aren't going to work. Everything works when you believe, and you have to believe before you see it. Do you know what I mean? So believe in everything before you see it, before it arrives to you. You have to believe that people are going to buy music. You have to believe that you're going to get the job. You have to believe that you're going to pass that driving test. You have to believe that the clients are already there waiting for you. You just have to show up and do the work. Okay, and take action and implement and run forth and run with your skills, talent, knowledge, expertise. You're amazing. And I will say again, you've come through all of the stuff so far up to the present day. Who says you can't do it? What, this little voice in your head, nip, nip, nip? Oh, just tell it to get out of the way. Take a seat and to watch you, because you are going to slam dunk the whole thing, which is really, really wonderful, because guess what? Your self-belief has risen. Your confidence has risen. Everything is rising for you to step up, and it's just a lesson and a little thing for you to go, oh, okay, I'm feeling a bit nervous about this, I'm feeling a bit fearful about this. It could go wrong, but guess what? It can also go right. It can always go right. And our brains and how we're programmed is that everything will go wrong, and it's your job, okay? You have to do this. I encourage you to do this. It's your job to flip it on a 360, however you do it, and run forth with it, and knowing that you can do this. Hello, Wayne. Fiona says you are not your story. You are not your story. You can share your story, and you can push your story out there to help inspire other people. Your story is not yours, and it's not for you. It's for everyone else. It really, really is. And you're not defined. You don't necessarily have to let the past define you either. You can change anything. I'll just grab this notebook. So this notebook is, I know it's got lines on it, so please don't say I'm wrong, but it is blank. I know there's lines on it, but it's blank. And this is here for you to write your days, design your days, write your story, whatever you need to do. But it's yours for the taking. Life is so precious. You can write on here whatever you want. You can have an incredible life. You can have a rubbish life. You can do whatever you want, but it's yours. So if you want to write your story and then share it out with the world, go ahead and do it. If you want to be on a podcast, if you want to be interviewed, if you want to write a book, if you want to be go on stage, whatever it is for you, just know that your story is there for everyone else. You can empower, inspire, and motivate so many people with everything that you can do. And fear can actually drive you a little bit. Fear can hold you back a lot. So don't let that override at all, and know that whatever it is, whether it's money, whether it's goals, whether it's a relationship, whether it's, selling your products and services, it doesn't matter what it is. Basically, it's all about what belief do you have within you. Forget the haters, forget the naysayers. As Mandy said before, it is difficult when they're close to you. You expect them to be a cheerleader, and they're actually not. They might not actually say anything to you. They might not actually support you. They might say some stuff to you as well, and that can be quite difficult to surround yourself with those people. So the one thing I'd definitely say is don't explain everything to everyone consistently all the time. You don't need someone's acceptance, you need your own. You don't need someone to validate you, you need to validate yourself. Hi Kerry. So you don't need to have anyone's acceptance, have anyone to validate you, and you certainly don't need to explain yourself to anyone regarding anything at all, because as long as you are happy within yourself, yourself, you know that you can come through the trees, you can come through the woods. There is a map there. You can get your light on your phone if you've got your phone, but your light on your phone, and you can work your way through the forest, and you can learn, and you can get used to the environment, and you can really, really up level and step up and do whatever. But the main thing is your own self-belief. Self-belief and your mindset here together. Heart, mind, body, soul and gut are all connected, all right? But also you need to put everything together, wrap it in a big bow and really go for it. We're so busy telling our kids, like I said before, that you believe in them and they can achieve anything, and they believe in Santa and everything. So you need to believe in yourself. Just because we're adults doesn't mean that we can't believe in ourselves. We can't be kids. We can't roll down the hill. A few months ago, I went to Glastonbury tour, and myself and my friend Lauren and Naomi videoed us, and we were rolling down, go on my wall and go and have a look. Oh, we were squealing, we were having a whale of a time, we were having a laugh. We came out in a rash and everything from the long grass. However, we had a great time. So there again, hello T full of joy NK, how are you? But, really know that just because you're an adult doesn't mean that, you've got to be boring and you've got to be all negative and it's all about that. And one thing I'll say, please don't kind of go into all the news and read everything in the papers and believe everything you're taught, because you need to unplug. You need to be happy. That's what you want. You'll be happy, within yourself when you do the work. You won't be happy when you get the car, the house, the job, the money coming in. It's all about the inner work first. You have to do the inner work first to be happy within yourself, and then you'll get all the outer stuff will match the inner stuff that you do, and it really, really, really is powerful. So know that you're a human being. There are going to be swings and roundabouts. Things are going to be positive and negative, but try and get the positive higher than the negative, okay? And work on it every single day. Work on your mindset every single day, level every single day, and there's different levels to everything. So if someone who says, oh, well, I do mindset, fantastic. You may be there, but I'm way up here regarding the mindset because I've been doing it for so long. I've got different techniques, and that doesn't mean I'm higher than you. I am with the mindset thing. Do you know what I mean? So basically, I encourage you to really, really work on you, believe in you, know that you can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. If these fear thoughts creep in, these negative BS stories and everything, work your way through them. Go, okay, that's an old belief that I've been carrying for 30 years. I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay, that was an old belief that someone taught me back in the 80s or wherever. Yeah, it doesn't serve me anymore. You've got to move with the times as well, because we're all adapting and we're all growing, and remember to have fun with your journey. If something creeps up, it's for you to learn the lesson, it's for you to acknowledge, it's for you to really kind of have a look at that negative frequency and go, actually, you know what, it doesn't feel good to me. I want to feel happiness and kindness and love and joy and positive and everything. Doesn't mean things aren't going to show up for you, but it means that there's a lesson to be learned, and you need to grow, and you need to you go into the next phase in life, so you got to get better at whatever it is that you're doing. But know that you're here to serve, you're here to help as many people on the planet as possible. It's incredible. Life is so precious, so enjoy. Don't be screaming and shouting. And also, the one thing I'm going to close with today is really know that you don't have to put up with BS. You don't have to put up with negativity. You don't have to allow anyone to speak to you like rubbish. You don't have to be Facebook friends with anyone who is negative like that, or who makes you feel icky, or makes you feel worthless, or makes you feel that you're not good enough, because you are good enough. And you don't have to put up with that. So delete, don't look back, delete, block if you need to. You do need to protect your own energy above everything, and also protect what you're building. If you're building a business, if you've got a family, you need to protect it. So really, really know that you are incredible. I adore every single one of you. Thank you for joining me. Wherever you're doing this weekend, enjoy it. Come from a place of love, and you are important. Know that you are important, okay? So you can work through anything. So have a wonderful weekend. I will be real and raw at 4 on Monday. Keep going always, and I will see you soon. Bye.